Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special presentation of the single thread holding together the tapestry of humanity, the passive-aggressive hour. I'm Steve Rees, the bull of American broadcasting, alongside the vivacious one, A+.
Hello, darling.
And nobody else. We find ourselves in a unique situation on the planet right now, and for that reason, we're kind of doing a different kind of show here. In just a moment, I'll be checking in with our very own Darin Martinez to see what he's been up to during this unprecedented period in modern history. So join me in a tepid Genesee for the next several minutes as we bring you, as I said, a different kind of TPAH. First, I want to say I hope you and all those you love are staying safe, staying healthy, and also staying home, if you can. A lot of people can't stay home, and I'd like to talk about those folks in this very liberating and, quite frankly, dangerous situation where I can't be interrupted. I've seen a lot of posts on social media, and I've heard at least one radio PSA referring to stock boys, delivery drivers, and grocery store cashiers as heroes. Folks, they're not heroes. They're desperate. They've been handed a choice between potentially contracting a fatal illness or not being able to pay the rent. For the working class, that's not a choice. It's a forced hand. And there's a metric to determine who society genuinely considers to be the real heroes. Because when all this is over, law enforcement, firefighters, EMTs, doctors, nurses, military personnel, they'll continue to be called heroes. Because they chose their professions knowing the risks involved. And they'll continue to face those risks. Now, unless some high-V employee thwarts a robbery, no one will ever again refer to a cashier as a hero. So stop. It's condescending. They're there out of necessity. But they're also there under duress. So appreciate them, have respect, have sympathy for them. Be grateful that there's food on the shelves. So much as there is food on the shelves. You know, to be quite honest, I'd like to see a lot more quote-unquote heroism out of these folks, if you ask me. Superman saved Metropolis. He didn't just put on the cape and get a parade. So I want to switch gears now in a major way and say hi to our very own Darin Martinez. Now, Darin's a big movie guy, and I'm sure he's making the best out of this situation and using it as an opportunity to catch up on or rewatch some of his favorite films. Now, what's going on, Midnight?
All right, what's going on, Steve? How's everything going? So we can talk about movies, because I did see a lot of movies during the quarantine so far. But none of them were that good, I'll be honest with you. I saw a couple of them. I saw a lot of new releases. None of them really were that good. I don't know if it's because I'm going stir crazy, cabin fever or whatever, but nothing has impressed me. There was one movie I saw that was pretty funny, Jay and Silent Bob's reboot. That was okay. It had a lot of heart. It had more heart than comedy, which was, I don't even know what that means about me getting older or something. But you know, the movie I want to watch during the quarantine all the time is right there, Steve. Blood Diner. Yep, love this film. And that's the movie I want to see throughout the entire quarantine. And then also this as well. Back to the Future trilogy. And so those are the movies that I want to watch throughout the quarantine. Fortunately, Sarah lets me watch Blood Diner because she also loves it as well. And not too many movies I've been seeing that were good. I saw this movie called Onward. It was an animated film by Disney, and it wasn't that funny. 1917 won the Oscar. I saw that. It was good, but they shot the whole thing like as if it was shot in one continuous shot, but it was I don't know. I could see why he got the Oscar, but at the same time, I like more action in those type of war films. But it was really good. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. Maybe it's just their craziness. I saw the Jumanji Part 2, which was Underwater, starring Kristen Stewart and T.J. Miller. Everything happens underwater, so it's very scary for me because I don't like being underwater, and sharks and stuff freak me out. So that movie was okay. Kind of preyed upon my fears of being underwater. But I have been taking showers and baths, so the whole water thing is just strictly the underwater, being under the ocean. All right, and then I saw a movie called The Hunt, which was kind of political. It was like a bunch of Democrats hunting Republicans, like the guys who voted in our current president, kind of thing. So it was weird watching a movie like that because it's like taking it to a whole nother level. Very, very strange. But I mean, that's how we're getting, because politics is like, one side, let's kill the other side is let's kill that side. And there's guys in the middle who are just like, what's up, guys? Yeah, remember, we're just one human race. Okay. All right. So that's it for movies. Watch Blood Diner. All right, Steve, back over to you at the Pass Ave Studios.
Thank you, Darin. And I know what they mean when they say a comedy film has a lot of heart. They mean it's not funny. Or it's funny for 2 acts and then a Hallmark movie hijacks the plot for Act 3. Comedies with heart are overrated. The best comedy films, I'm talking Airplane, Dirty Work, Animal House, The Jerk, they never let up. They have action scenes, love stories, but the funny moments never stop. And they don't suddenly switch genres toward the end to appeal to critics who generally don't like comedy films to begin with. Thank you so much for that, Darin. I appreciate chatting with you. And I appreciate you folks tuning into this. I know it's different. It's not what we're used to. And I enjoy spending this time with you. But if you take away one thing from this is what I want you to take away. Especially regarding the situation we all find ourselves in. We're always told never to forget 9/11. As though that's possible. That day carried some pretty memorable traits. Not exactly a mind-slipping series of events. But within this global pandemic, there's a much more important thing to remember, and that's how we got here. Because someday, hopefully in the very near future, this will all be over. And life will return to normal. Or at least as normal as life can be without Joe Diffie. You'll be able to go out again, meet with friends, have dinner with your gal. And when you do, you'll open the menu, and every item you see listed will jump out at you as something you haven't been able to enjoy for an eternity, and it will just look like heaven. Everything you see listed. Now, you're going to be tempted by the bat sandwich. Don't order the bat sandwich. No living human wants you to order the bat sandwich. Major League Baseball doesn't want you to order the bat sandwich. In fact, going forward, Major League Baseball will only ask 2 things of you. Don't retransmit any other copyrighted broadcasts without express written consent of the commissioner. And don't order the bat sandwich. Now, fans of technicalities may be thinking, but the bull, what about poached bat? Bat Parmesan? Bat's Casino? No, none of that. I know these things have been staples of the American diet since Jamestown, but this is a sacrifice we just have to make so that we can put this whole mess behind us and never see it again. So do me a favor, stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands to 3 refrains of Old Fat Lady with a Fanny Pack, and also keep tabs on this page. And in a day or two, I'll touch base with Nick Doritos Guy Vollmer. For Darin Martinez and A+, I'm Steve Reeves. Askiwiwi.
Askiwawa.
Holy Maganao.
Psycats.
Eat 'em raw. We did it, sir.